In the realm of ancient Greece, where myths and legends intertwine with the threads of time, we find ourselves drawn to a pivotal moment, a moment of communion between the mortal and divine. Hesiod, a mere mortal with aspirations reaching beyond the earthly bounds, stands on the threshold of inspiration. Clad in humble robes, his eyes reflect a yearning for the unseen, and his heart pulses with the rhythm of untold stories waiting to be unveiled. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting a warm glow on the landscape, Hesiod raises his arms to the heavens. His voice, a vessel for the desires of countless storytellers before him, echoes through the hills and valleys. He invokes the muses, those ethereal daughters of Zeus and Mnemosyne, the very embodiments of inspiration and artistic grace. In response, a celestial energy permeates the air, and the muses descend from their celestial perch. Each muse, a luminescent embodiment of artistic prowess, surrounds Hesiod. Calliope, the muse of epic poetry, leads the divine assembly, her presence commanding respect and admiration. Terpsichore, the muse of dance and song, moves with an otherworldly grace, her every step leaving a trail of harmonious resonance. As Hesiod's invocation resonates, the muses contribute their celestial voices, creating a symphony that transcends mortal comprehension. Their ethereal harmonies intertwine with the poet's words, blending into an enchanting melody that weaves together the tapestry of the cosmos. The connection between mortal and divine deepens, a collaboration born of shared purpose. With every uttered verse, Hesiod captures the essence of the gods and the cosmic dance that birthed the universe. The muses, their radiant auras blending with the fading daylight, guide his hand and heart as they embark on a journey to unveil the secrets of creation. And so, in this moment of invocation, a sacred covenant is forged, a pact between the earthly poet and the divine muses. Together, they traverse the realms of imagination, transcending the boundaries between mortal and immortal, and giving birth to the timeless narrative that will echo through the ages. In the distant realm of Greek mythology, an enchanting chapter unfolds the muses and their gifts. Within this sacred tale, the 9 muses, born of Zeus and Mnemosyne, reign supreme as bearers of artistic inspiration. These celestial beings embody the very essence of creativity and wisdom, each bestowing upon mankind a unique gift that ignites the flames of artistic expression and intellectual pursuit. Calliope, the revered muse of epic poetry, wields her golden lyre with grace, inspiring poets to craft grand sagas of heroism and valor that resonate through time. Terpsichore, the muse of dance and choral song, infuses mortal hearts with the joy of movement, her rhythmic energy birthing symphonies of motion and melody that enrapture all who witness. Erato, muse of love poetry, enchants poets with whispers of passion and desire, infusing verses with an ethereal romance that transcends earthly bounds. Polyhymnia, muse of sacred hymns, delivers solace and inspiration through celestial melodies, bridging the mortal and divine with her harmonious presence. Melpomene, muse of tragedy, casts her mournful gaze upon playwrights and actors, guiding them through the depths of human suffering and triumph, offering catharsis and shared sorrow. Thalia, muse of comedy, sprinkles jests and laughter upon the world, a mischievous glint in her eye, reminding mortals not to take life too seriously. Urania, muse of astronomy, gazes upon the cosmos with wisdom, guiding philosophers and astronomers in their quest to unravel the mysteries of the universe. Euterpe, muse of music, captivates all with her melodious tunes, leading musicians and bards on a journey of sonic exploration that touches the very soul of humanity. These 9 divine sisters, intertwined in a dance of creation and inspiration, illuminate the path of artistic expression and intellectual discovery. Their gifts, a beacon of light in the darkness of mortal existence, pave the way for humanity's greatest triumphs and enduring truths. As the legacy of the muses echoes through the ages, let us pay homage to their timeless muse and the everlasting impact of their divine inspiration. In the vast expanse of primordial chaos, where darkness and emptiness reign supreme, there exists a tale as old as time, a tale of creation and the birth of the universe. In the beginning, there was chaos, a formless void from which all things would emerge. From chaos sprung forth Gaia, the earth, a primordial goddess whose fertile embrace gave life to the world. Gaia, in turn, birthed Uranus, the boundless sky, whose starry expanse stretched across the heavens. As Gaia and Uranus united, their union spawned a multitude of divine offspring titans, cyclops, and hecatontures, beings of immense power and boundless potential. Among these divine progeny was Cronus, the youngest and most ambitious of the titans, driven by a hunger for power and an insatiable thirst for conquest. Cronus rose up against his father, Uranus, and seized control of the cosmos. With a mighty sickle forged from the depths of Tartarus, the abyss of primordial darkness, Cronus castrated Uranus, casting his severed genitals into the sea. From the blood of Uranus arose the Furies, avenging spirits of retribution, while from the foam of the sea emerged Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty, born from the union of divine essence and primordial waters. With Uranus vanquished and his dominion secured, Cronus ascended to the throne of the cosmos, ushering in a new era of divine rule. But his reign would not go unchallenged, for from the depths of Tartarus, the Cyclops and Hecatontures, imprisoned by Uranus, clamored for freedom. In a bold act of defiance, Cronus released these mighty beings from their chains, enlisting their aid in a great cosmic battle known as the Titanomachy. With the Titans on one side and the Olympian gods led by Zeus on the other, the heavens themselves shook with the fury of their clash. For 10 long years, the forces of Cronus and Zeus waged war upon each other, their titanic struggles shaping the very fabric of reality. In the end, it was Zeus, armed with thunderbolts forged by the Cyclops, who emerged victorious, casting Cronus and his fellow Titans into the abyss of Tartarus. But the Titans vanquished and the Olympian gods ascendant, a new order was established, a golden age of divine rule, where Zeus reigned supreme from his throne atop Mount Olympus. But the echoes of the past lingered still, a reminder of the tumultuous origins of creation and the eternal struggle between chaos and order. In the dawn of time, before the rise of gods and mortals, there existed a state of primordial chaos, a boundless void, from which all creation would spring forth. Within this cosmic abyss, where darkness and emptiness reigned supreme, there emerged 3 primordial beings whose influence would shape the very foundation of the universe. The first of these beings was Chaos, a formless and immeasurable entity that existed before the dawn of creation itself. From chaos, the very essence of existence emerged, setting the stage for the unfolding drama of cosmic creation. From the depths of chaos arose Gaia, the earth, a goddess of incomparable beauty and fertility. With her verdant fields and majestic mountains, Gaia became the nurturing mother of all life, giving birth to the diverse array of flora and fauna that would inhabit the world. But Gaia was not alone in her dominion over the cosmos, for alongside her emerged Eros, the god of love and desire. With his golden arrows and enchanting presence, Eros brought passion and harmony to the universe, uniting the disparate elements of creation in a divine dance of love and creation. Together, Chaos, Gaia and Eros formed the cornerstone of the cosmic order, their intertwined destinies guiding the course of creation itself. From their union sprang forth the Titans, the gods, and all the myriad beings that populate the pantheon of Greek mythology. As the eons passed and the cosmos continued to evolve, the legacy of Chaos, Gaia and Eros endured, serving as a reminder of the eternal cycle of creation and destruction that shapes the destiny of all existence. And though their names may fade into the mists of time, their influence lives on in the very fabric of the universe itself, a testament to the enduring power of myth and legend. Once upon a time, in the ancient world of Greek mythology, there were 2 mighty beings who ruled over the cosmos. Their names were Gaia and Uranos. Gaia was the Earth Mother, a gentle and nurturing goddess who loved all living things. She covered the world with lush forests, sparkling rivers, and towering mountains. Gaia's heart overflowed with love for her creations, and she watched over them with tender care. Uranos, on the other hand, was the Sky Father, vast and powerful, stretching his immense form across the heavens. He was the ruler of the sky and the stars, and his domain stretched as far as the eye could see. At first, Gaia and Uranos lived in harmony, their love for each other bringing balance to the world. But soon, trouble began to brew between them. Uranos grew jealous of Gaia's love for their children, the Titans, who were powerful beings born from the union of earth and sky. He feared that they would one day challenge his authority and sought to keep them imprisoned deep within Gaia's womb. Gaia, heartbroken by Uranus' cruelty, devised a plan to free her children and overthrow her tyrannical husband. She forged a mighty sickle from the hardest metal in the world and enlisted the help of her youngest son, Cronus, to carry out her scheme. Under the cover of night, Cronus crept upon Uranos as he slept and, with a swift stroke, castrated him with the mighty sickle. Uranos cried out in agony as he fell from the heavens, his severed genitals plunging into the sea below. From the foam of the sea emerged Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, born from the union of Uranus' essence and the ocean's waves. With Uranos defeated and his reign of tyranny ended, Gaia and her children, the Titans, claimed dominion over the cosmos. They ruled over the world with wisdom and compassion, ensuring that harmony and balance prevailed. And so, the tale of Gaia and Uranos serves as a reminder of the power of love, courage, and determination to overcome even the greatest of challenges, bringing peace and prosperity to all who dwell within the embrace of the Earth Mother's loving arms. Once upon a time, in the ancient world of Greek mythology, there was a mighty titan named Cronus. Cronus was one of the children of Gaia, the Earth Mother, and Uranos, the Sky Father. He was strong and powerful, but he was also filled with jealousy and ambition. You see, Cronus had grown up hearing stories of his father's tyranny and how he had imprisoned his siblings, the Titans, deep within Gaia's womb. Cronus feared that he too would one day suffer the same fate and vowed to never let that happen. When Cronus grew to adulthood, he decided to take matters into his own hands. While his father, Uranos, slept, Cronus approached him with a mighty sickle forged by his mother, Gaia. With a swift stroke, Cronus castrated his father, casting him down from the heavens and claiming dominion over the cosmos for himself. But Cronus' reign was not one of peace and prosperity. Fearing a prophecy that foretold his downfall at the hands of one of his own children, Cronus became paranoid and ruthless. He swallowed each of his children as soon as they were born, determined to maintain his grip on power. However, Cronus' wife, Rhea, could not bear to see her children meet such a fate. When their sixth child, Zeus, was born, she devised a plan to save him. She hid Zeus away on the island of Crete and presented Cronus with a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes, which he promptly swallowed, thinking it was his newborn son. As Zeus grew older, he learned of his true heritage and vowed to overthrow his tyrannical father. With the help of his siblings, who had been saved from Cronus' belly by Rhea, Zeus waged a great war against the Titans, a war known as the Titanomachi. For 10 long years, Zeus and his siblings battled against Cronus and the Titans, their titanic struggles shaking the very foundations of the cosmos. In the end, it was Zeus, armed with thunderbolts forged by the Cyclops, who emerged victorious, casting Cronus and his fellow Titans into the abyss of Tartarus. But the Titans vanquished and Zeus proclaimed the ruler of the gods, a new era dawned in the world of Greek mythology. The Olympian gods, led by Zeus, ascended to power, ushering in a golden age of peace and prosperity for all who dwelled within the embrace of the Earth Mother's loving arms. Let's weave a captivating tale of the birth of Aphrodite, the enchanting goddess of love and beauty. The birth of Aphrodite. In the distant past, when the world was still young and the gods roamed the heavens, there emerged a tale that would forever echo through the ages. It was a story of celestial beauty, love, and the birth of a goddess, the radiant Aphrodite. From the frothy sea foam, Aphrodite emerged, her skin aglow like the morning sun, and her eyes sparkling like the stars. The sea nymphs rejoiced, for they knew that this ethereal being would forever change their world. Aphrodite drifted on a seashell to the island of Cyprus, where she stepped onto the sandy shores. Cyprus welcomed her with open arms. Flowers bloomed at her feet, and birds sang sweet melodies. The island itself seemed to blush in her presence. Her very existence radiated love. Flowers blossomed wherever she walked, and hearts fluttered in her wake. Aphrodite possessed a magical girdle that could make anyone fall in love. Mortals and gods alike were ensnared by her charm. She became the patroness of lovers, guiding their hearts toward passion and desire. Word of Aphrodite's beauty reached Mount Olympus, where the gods gathered. Zeus, the king of gods, decided to settle a dispute. He asked Aphrodite, Hera, and Athena to prove who was the fairest. The prize. A golden apple inscribed with the words "to the fairest." And so, the three goddesses stood before Paris, a mortal prince. Each promised him a different gift in exchange for the apple. Hera offered power, Athena wisdom, but it was Aphrodite who whispered the sweetest promise, the love of the most beautiful mortal woman, Helen of Troy. The Trojan War ensued, ignited by the love of Helen and Paris. Aphrodite's influence shaped destinies. She protected her beloved Paris, ensuring his survival in battle. But love has its price, and the war raged on. Aphrodite's legacy endured through the ages. Her temples adorned the cities, and poets sang of her beauty. She taught us that love transcends time and place. Beauty lies not only in appearance, but in kindness, compassion, and the magic of connection. And so, dear listeners, let us celebrate Aphrodite, the goddess who emerged from the sea foam, forever enchanting our hearts with love and beauty. In the ancient pantheon of gods, there stood a figure whose might and majesty surpassed all others. This is the tale of Zeus, the supreme ruler of the heavens, the wielder of thunderbolts, and the father of both gods and mortals. The reign of Zeus. Zeus, the chief deity of Greek mythology, ascended to his celestial throne atop Mount Olympus. From this lofty vantage point, he presided over the affairs of both gods and men, maintaining order and justice throughout the cosmos. His name echoed through the heavens, and his thunderbolts reverberated across the skies. Zeus was the sender of thunder and lightning, rain and winds. His very presence stirred awe and reverence among all who beheld him. But how did Zeus ascend to this exalted position? The tale begins with a daring escape at defiance of fate itself. Cronus, the Titan king, had swallowed his own children, fearing their prophecy of his downfall. Yet, Rhea, Zeus' mother, outwitted Cronus by substituting a stone for the infant Zeus. Hidden in a cave on Crete, Zeus was nursed by the nymph Amalthea and guarded by the young warriors known as the Curetes. As Zeus grew to manhood, he led a revolt against the Titans, dethroning Cronus with the assistance of his brothers Hades and Poseidon. Together, they divided dominion over the world. Zeus became the ruler of heaven, leading the gods to victory against the giant. From his celestial perch, Zeus observed the affairs of mortals and immortals alike. He rewarded good conduct and punished evil, dispensing justice with unwavering authority. His daughter Dike, the embodiment of justice, stood by his side. But Zeus was more than a stern judge. He was the protector of cities, homes, property, strangers, guests, and supplicants. His influence extended far and wide, shaping the destinies of kingdoms and individuals alike. And then there were the tales of his amorous escapades. Zeus' love affairs were legendary, whether he appeared as a swan, a bull, or a golden shower. His union with mortal women and goddesses alike bore fruit, resulting in a pantheon of demigods. Yet, amidst his might and power, Zeus possessed a vulnerability, the yearning for connection. He sought companionship, friendship, and the warmth of mortal hearts. His laughter echoed through the halls of Olympus, and his thunderbolts were tempered by compassion. And so, dear reviewers, let us marvel at Zeus, the god of thunder, the king of gods, and the eternal force that binds the heavens and the earth. His reign continues to inspire awe and wonder, reminding us that even the mightiest must navigate the delicate balance of power and love. In the celestial lineage of gods, the legacy of Zeus reverberates through time. His mighty thunderbolts shape the cosmos, but it is through his children that his influence truly unfolds. The descendants of Zeus. Zeus, the king of gods, was not content with ruling the heavens alone. His amorous escapades with both goddesses and mortal women bore fruit, children who would forever alter the tapestry of Greek mythology. 1. Apollo and Artemis, born to the Titaness Leto, these twins embodied light and shadow. Apollo, the sun god, charmed the world with his music and healing arts. Artemis, the moon goddess, roamed the forests with her silver bow, protecting wild creatures. 2. Helen and the Dioscuri. Zeus' union with Leto of Sparta yielded Helen, the face that launched 1,000 ships during the Trojan War. But Leto also bore the Dioscuri, Castor and Pollux, twin brothers who shared immortality and brotherly love. 3. Persephone, the goddess of spring and the underworld. Persephone was the daughter of Zeus and Demeter. Her abduction by Hades led to the changing seasons, a tale of love, loss, and renewal. 4. Athena, born from Zeus' head after he swallowed the Titaness Metis, Athena emerged fully armored and wise. She became the patroness of wisdom, strategy, and Athens itself. 5. Hephaestus, Hebe, Ares, and Aletheia. These legitimate children were born to Zeus and his wife, Hera. Hephaestus, the blacksmith god, crafted divine weapons. Hebe was the cupbearer of the gods, Ares the god of war, and Aletheia the goddess of childbirth. 6. Dionysus, the son of Zeus and the mortal Semele. Dionysus embodied revelry, wine, and ecstasy. His followers danced in wild abandon, celebrating life's pleasures. And so, dear listeners, Zeus' lineage weaves through the pantheon a tapestry of power, love, and divine intervention. Each child, a constellation in the night sky, reminds us that even gods are bound by family ties and the complexities of mortal existence. The mischief of Prometheus. In the annals of Greek mythology, amidst the splendor of Mount Olympus, there lies a tale of defiance and ingenuity, the story of Prometheus, the titan who dared to challenge the might of the gods. Born of the primordial goddess Gaia, Prometheus possessed a boundless intellect and a mischievous spirit. But it was his audacious act of kindness towards humanity that would forever immortalize his name in the annals of history. When Zeus, the king of gods, sought to withhold fire from mortals, fearing their rise to power, Prometheus defied his decree. With cunning and wit, he stole fire from the heavens and gifted it to humanity, igniting the flames of progress and enlightenment. For his defiance, Prometheus suffered the wrath of Zeus, enduring eternal punishment chained to a rock, where each day an eagle would feast upon his liver, only for it to regenerate over. And yet, despite his suffering, Prometheus remained steadfast in his belief in the potential of mortals, a beacon of hope in the face of divine tyranny. His legacy serves as a reminder of the power of compassion and innovation to overcome even the greatest of challenges, inspiring generations to reach for the stars and defy the limitations imposed upon them. In the vast tapestry of Greek mythology, there exists a poignant tale that reflects the cyclical nature of human existence, the story of the ages of man. According to legend, the god Zeus, in collaboration with the divine craftsman Hephaestus, forged the first humans from clay and bestowed upon these beings, known as the Golden Age, lived in a state of blissful innocence and harmony, free from pain and suffering, akin to gods themselves. Yet, as time passed, humanity entered the Silver Age, marked by a decline in virtue and an increase in strife. The Bronze Age followed, characterized by greed and violence, as humans turned to war and conquest to satisfy their desires. With each passing age, humanity's moral fiber weakened further, until finally, the Iron Age dawned, a time of darkness and despair, where humans abandoned all semblance of decency and virtue, consumed by greed and hubris. Yet, amidst the chaos and despair, a glimmer of hope remained, for even in the darkest of times, the flame of human resilience and compassion burned bright, reminding us that redemption and renewal are always within reach, no matter how dire the circumstances. The Flood in Deucalion. In the realm of ancient Greek mythology, there exists a tale of cataclysm and redemption, a story of the Great Flood and the hero Deucalion. According to legend, the gods grew displeased with humanity's wickedness and decided to cleanse the earth with a deluge. Only Deucalion and his wife, Pyrrha, found favor with the gods due to their virtue and piety. Zeus, the king of the gods, warned Deucalion of the impending flood and instructed him to build an ark to save himself and Pyrrha. For 9 days and 9 nights, the rains poured down and the seas rose to engulf the land. When the waters receded, Deucalion and Pyrrha emerged from their ark, the sole survivors of the cataclysm. With the guidance of the goddess Themis, they repopulated the earth by casting stones behind them, which miraculously transformed into men and women. Through their courage and righteousness, Deucalion and Pyrrha became symbols of hope and resilience in the face of adversity, inspiring generations to come with their tale of survival and renewal. The ends of creation. In the vast tapestry of Greek mythology, there comes a moment of profound significance: the ends of creation. As the ages pass and the gods' dominion over the cosmos endures, the cycle of creation approaches its inevitable conclusion. According to myth, when the time draws near for the world to be consumed by fire, a hero named Heracles, known for his strength and bravery, will play a pivotal role in the events that unfold. Guided by the wisdom of the gods, Heracles will embark on a daring quest to rescue the titan Prometheus, who had once defied Zeus and suffered eternal torment for his actions. With Prometheus freed from his chains, the stage will be set for the final battle between the forces of chaos and order, culminating in the destruction and rebirth of the world. Through the heroism of Heracles and the intervention of the divine, the cycle of creation will continue unabated, ensuring that the legacy of Greek mythology endures for generations to come, inspiring wonder and awe in all who hear its timeless tales.